Hi, my name's Dr. Leighton Evans. As part of this application for the position of Senior Lecturer in Media Theory, I've been asked to make a short video explaining a key theoretical concept in my area of expertise. And the key theoretical concept that I'd like to explain in this video is worldhood. It's a concept that I explored quite extensively in my first book, which was released in 2015, called Locative Social Media, Place in the Digital Age, and to a lesser extent in the second book that I worked on this year with my colleague Michael Saker, called Location-Based Social Media, Time, Space and Identity, which was released in February. The concept of worldhood is borrowed from Martin Heidegger, and in the context of media, it's a very, very straightforward idea. Worldhood means how we make sense of the world through our use of different things. If you like, how we accept things into everyday usage as tools and how they therefore make the world sensible to us. I'll explain using the environment I find myself in at the moment, my office. So in my office, there are lots and lots of different things. As you can see behind me, there's a big shelf full of books. There's a box up there to put those books in when I have to be forced to move office. There are files, there's a stapler, a ruler, a highlighter pen, a normal pen, etc., etc. Within this environment, all these things put together form what we call a referential totality. When I see all these things together, conceptually I think office. And because I think office, I have a certain set of behaviours and a certain set of concepts about what happens in an office that lock in here. So it's a very Kantian notion of the idea of a priori concepts that fit into a particular environment in order to make that environment intelligible. What I did in locative social media in particular was look at how the use of smartphones as devices for locating oneself and discovering information about that location affected the way we understood place. So I interviewed a number of people, I did a number of online surveys looking at how the ubiquitous smartphone became a device for understanding novel and new places, and therefore how this media becomes a thing that is used in our desire to achieve worldhood. All very good and well. Excellent. So worldhood is a very, very simple concept. That, there are things around us and we understand the world through the use of these things. And media things are part of our worldhood and our achievement of worldhood. Now we use mobile phones, for example, smartphones and other digital devices extensively in order to understand the world around us. I'm extending the parameters of this research now into virtual worldhood. What I want to understand is how do designers and programmers of virtual environments or virtual reality create non-physical things. They render, for example, the pen. There is no pen in virtual reality. It is a representation rendered in computer code of a pen. So how do they actually go about doing this? And therefore, how do ideologies and knowledge and epistemologies impact on these rendering of objects and the creation of virtual environments? And how does that therefore shape the understanding of the user of virtual reality and the virtual environment? And which virtual environments are better and which are worse for users based on these expectations and the way that people go about programming them? So, the concept of worldhood, although it sounds a little obscure within the concept of media studies, does encompass representation, interfaces, perception, haptics, and our entire environment around us. Because just remember, media creates the world. And it's not just the representations that media make, it's also the physical media too. So the concept of worldhood is very, very important in understanding how that works. I hope this made sense. Thank you very much.